Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Adam here with Indy Farm Life. More clearing today. Although today's clearing doesn't involve as much heavy machinery. The dozer's not here anymore, and I don't know if I'll have the backhoe out because I'm not really digging any trees today. Got to cut down a handful of decent sized trees and then gonna light this really small pile of brush behind me. That's the tops of about 3 or 4 trees that I cut down during the week, so we'll get that thing lit first and then we'll start knocking down some trees. Let me show you guys a trick my grandpa taught me a while back. So that fire's going well enough. Honestly, took a little longer off camera than it should have. All right, time for the meat and potato part of the day. So I believe there are 4 trees that need cut. This one right here, which doesn't seem very big at the bottom, but it's incredibly tall. And then this one here and the one behind it, and that tall telephone pole there. Like I said, they're not huge at the bottom, but they are all pretty tall, so be a fair amount of cleanup. I'm gonna be using the Husqvarna 390 XP for this one. Sharpened a couple chains last night, so hopefully it goes right through like butter. Also, I think what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and cut all 4 of them down and let them lay, get them on the ground, then start cleaning up. That way I'm not trying to run back and forth between our bucking trees and cutting them down. And yeah, this methodology is gonna make an absolute mess. That's what the grapple's for. There's one. My back cut got a little off on there. Tell you, that big saw sometimes is almost too much. It's too powerful. The blade is so long that small 1/4 of an inch out of alignment when you put the bar to it. Wasn't as smooth as planned, but it's down and everybody's safe. Everybody, me. Ha! I'd really love to save this little tree here, but I feel like I'm not having my best felling day. You guys ever feel like that? You know, when you're not cutting trees, you just don't feel your best? I know most of you probably don't ever have that. Just a weird thing. You know, hey, this could be a little tricky. Sometimes sighting in a tree is tough, where it's all snaky. Going to the left of this tree is the easiest, but then there's another one over there I don't want to hit either, so I'm gonna try to go to the right of it, which means I'll probably go right through it. By through it, I mean I'll smash it. All right, I feel better now. Apparently I still got it. My cut looks good. More importantly, look at that tree. All right, I'm gonna need some of you subscribers to come out here and help me clean this up because this is getting nasty. Chris and Nick are over there just watching it pile up, probably laughing. That gets the heart going. Okay, I said that'll do it. Time to swap out for some headphones with music so I can cut for a while. It's boring with these things on. I mean, it's not boring, it's still pretty awesome. I'm ready for the tractor. Took a brief lunch break. Time to kick this thing together and get this thing going. It's all still pretty green on this side, but got a pretty nice fire going here. Just gonna have to keep shoving the brush this way due to the wind, but I would say there won't be anything left tomorrow. And out here, there's a little bit more brush to clean up. You guys can see just how quick you can clean stuff up with that grapple. Those bees are actually still up in that sycamore. We're gonna do something about that at some point, but a little bit more brush and then stack some logs up. I might be done for the day. That's a nice fire. 81 degrees today. Got a fire like that. Makes sense. It's actually starting to cloud up a little bit, which is nice because I'm dying of heat. Some of you guys may question why I put some of that bigger stuff on the fire and burned it. Well, the short answer is we have an enormous amount of logs to split. I'll walk over here and show you what I'm keeping, and then later when I'm done moving everything, I'll show you where the log pile is and kind of what we have to split at some point. So I'm sure Chris and Nick would appreciate any help in splitting all this. I say Chris and Nick because, well, I didn't help them do any of it this year. So aside from maybe that knotty piece there in the middle, that is all that we're going to keep. So it's a pretty good amount. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I decided to burn some of the stuff that was just a little bit more knotty. This log pile is becoming serious. We've got at least 15 more trees on the property that are dead, standing, need to come down. And I know that Nick has a ton on his property. Sneak by the backhoe here. And I think Chris probably has a handful as well. So, not small. As you can see next to the backhoe, the pile's creeping up on 9 feet tall. As always though, we appreciate you guys swinging by and checking out this video. It is hot. It's early May and feels like summer. Just wish the pond was a little bit warmer, I'd jump in. But I'm gonna go push that fire together and get a beer, probably not in that order. And we'll see you guys next time. Every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Hit that subscribe button. Come back and see us, guys. Take care.